Hello. What's up, everybody? I have no idea if this is working, and also I'm not sure what the delay is. So, if anyone can hear me, please say I can hear you, because I have no idea what's going on, to be very honest with you. I see we already have a few people in chat, so thank you and welcome. Welcome. Meryl, hi, how are you? Bernadette, welcome. Tara. Scott, how are you doing? Namora, I hope you guys didn't wait too long. I'm so sorry. This is one of the most confusing things that you can do. It is absolutely bonkers to like look at all these things that you have to monitor that has to go right and actually has to work. So if something goes wrong, just let me know, please, and then I will try and fix it as quickly as possible. But everything seems to be going fine, I hope. There's just a little bit of a delay. Right, I see everyone say, okay, can hear you, it's working, can hear you, hearing, I'm good, thanks. That's good to hear. I can hear you loud and clear, I can hear you. How are you, Maz? I'm very well, thanking yourself. Yep, and see and hear. Okay, awesome. That is fantastic. Well, welcome everybody to our first official live stream. It has been a long time coming. Um, I've been wanting to do this for a while, and every time something comes up. And last weekend I wanted to do it. Hi, Debs. How are you? I wanted to do it last week as well, and then my parents came through, so I decided to just spend a little time with them. And then, actually, the reason why this stream is also called Q&A Answers is because I started editing the video. I'm very well, thank you, Maz, for asking. Um, Also, I started editing the video for the Q&As, okay? So I got everything done. It took about almost 3 hours, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And as I'm about to end it, or start processing it, hello Bernadette, I think I already said hi, but hi again. As I'm about to start editing it, the program decides to just completely freak out. And then as I'm about to fix that, we get a power cut. And I was like, okay, that is a bit of a problem. And eventually when we got back up and running, I was like, okay, let's see if it saved it. Didn't save anything at all. So yeah, I spent 3 hours and it was all wasted. It was so horrible. It was quite frustrating, to be very honest. So, I'm not entirely sure how long the delay is between what I'm saying and what you guys are hearing, but I think I'm going to start off just with the Q&As quickly. I'll keep an eye on the chat as well, so if you guys want to add something or say something, please do. Like I said, I don't know how long the delay is, so by the looks of it, it seems like it's 5 or 10 seconds. Meryl, I've been pulling out my hair. Why are you pulling out your hair? That's not a normal thing to do. Hopefully it's not from waiting for me. If it is, I am so sorry. But I think I'm going to quickly start the Q&A, get it out of the way, then we can start chatting. And there's a few things that I want to share with you guys as well, just about the future of the channel, some things that might change, might not, everything like that, you know. It's been a rough ride. Yes, Debs, you it was hell. I'm promising you. And it's like, oh, if it okay, I understand. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it was quite horrible because it was so many cuts and layerings and this and this and this and this. It was horrible. And then the power cut came back on. Normally, if you have a sudden shutdown, the program is supposed to save like a virtual file, um, but it didn't do that. And I was like, okay, that's a good thing. And I was not in the mood to record it anyway. So I'm like, well, I'm doing a live stream this weekend, so we'll do it then. Hazel, good to see you do a live chat. It is very good to be here, and I'm so glad all of you guys are here. I really do appreciate it. I'm not sure if the time is like on par with many of you guys. Thanks for all the hard work to be here with us. Thank you, Scott. I have to thank you guys. You are the ones who made like the channel what it is so far and make me be able to do this. So I thank you guys. You are the real stars here. But we've been wanting to do this for a while now, so I'm sorry it took so long. I'm just glad we can be here. What time is it over there? It is currently on the dot 12 a.m. So 12 a.m. If it's minutes past 12, it's Monday basically. So it's officially the 1st of March here at this very moment. Jennifer, hi, how are you? Thanks for putting up with all our technical difficulties to be with us. It's my pleasure. I've been very fortunate not to have a lot, but I'm glad this is working at least. I was so nervous about this whole setup and if it's going to work. I had no idea if this is going to work and if it's going smoothly, but so far it seems to be good. Michael, how's it going? Separate channels for music, reactions, and games. Yes, I'm getting to that now. I'm going to quickly go through the Q&As from the comments, and then we'll take it from there. It's got 1400 here. Okay, awesome. So that's an afternoon. So you guys just let me know if this is more or less a time that works for you guys, because I want to start doing a little bit more live streams and just hanging out, maybe watching some videos, stuff like that. So if this works for you, you must let me know. Otherwise, we can do it later, earlier, whatever the case is. I don't really sleep at all, so I don't mind. Hazel, I love your analysis and reactions. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, no, I've had quite a few people message me privately, like on Instagram and Facebook, and like, why don't you pause the videos and this and this and this and this? But I think the way that we've done it on this channel is, for me at least, I've really enjoyed watching the songs and taking it all in, and then we can discuss it. It's so much fun to do it here. 1500 there, okay. All right, that's a huge difference. That's 9 hours. 2300 there, Nomura. Okay, so you're not too far away from me, just like an hour difference, I would say. Tara, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. for Debs. Jennifer, I hope you react to VoicePlay's new one soon. You'll have much fun brightening your day. It's 1600 here in Canada. Oh my goodness. Oh, these time gaps are insane. But yes, VoicePlay already recorded. Everything is uploaded on YouTube already. It will be released for me today, for you tomorrow. So on Monday, it will definitely be there. So it's already done. Don't worry. Michael, 202 in California. Goodness me. It is so odd to see the time difference. I'm not sure if Chaz is going to join us. She's from Australia, and she's like, I think, 9 hours ahead of me. Not behind me, ahead of me. So that's another time stamp that I just cannot keep up with at all. But oh my goodness, you're my home free brother. Definitely. Definitely, and I consider each and every one of you my virtual friends as well. It's been such an amazing ride, and it's so much fun having you guys here as well. So thank you very much, Scott. I really appreciate that. Looking forward to the VoicePlay new one to 10 p.m. That's not too bad either. 10 p.m. is not too big of a difference. Thank you. Mondays suck, so I have something to look forward to. Oh yes, I understand that. I definitely understand that. In the UK, okay. That is, yeah, that's, the time difference is not that big then. Early morning for her. Yes, it is a very, very early morning. I think it might be like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. there. I'm not entirely sure. But it is Monday, so she might be at work as well. I'm not entirely sure. I've got a request for today, if that is a possibility. We can definitely have a look at a few videos. I just want to quickly get through this Q&A, and then we can see if we can do a few videos maybe. That is definitely a thing. But let me quickly see. Should I maybe just split this into a separate window? Yes, that's going to work a bit better. Then I can have a look at the chat and at there. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. Glad you can make it. Do you have a favorite song that you've uploaded so far? Okay, let me get to the questions. All right, I'm going to quickly go through the ones on the video that we made first, and then I'll roll back and then see if it hasn't been answered yet. Then obviously then I'll answer it. Otherwise, it might have been there. Now, Michael, you actually had a question before. Have you given any thought to two different channels, one for reaction videos, another for games? I don't play games or any games, but I still get all of your notifications. It's not a real problem yet, but going forward, it could be. And then you said congrats on the 1,000K. So thank you for that. Yes, that is actually one of the announcements that I am going to do today. So this channel has really grown quite more than I expected, and I do appreciate all of you guys so very much for that. It has been so amazing since I started doing the reaction videos. It's just been so much fun, and it's such a warm community. But I do realize that the gaming and everything like that does interfere with that. So I actually spoke to the patrons about it as well and said that I might be splitting the channels, like going forward. Hi, Javen Gal. Glad you can make it. So how it's basically going to work. Currently I have the game that I'm playing, Stardew Valley. So the people that do follow that will know it has been for the past 2 weeks, every day it has been an episode. And the main reason for that basically is that I want to get that series finished. Not only because I cannot stop playing it, but also to end it off. And then from there, when that series ends, now I cannot give you an exact time or date yet because I'm not entirely sure how long it's still going to be. But as soon as that is done, because I'm on part 29, it's already uploaded to the channel. So as soon as that then ends, that series, I will then create a new channel. I have started working on the branding and the labeling and stuff like that so far, but I believe it's going to be called LT Gaming for now. It can still change, but I think that's going to be it. So this channel is then going to be strictly for reactions and that type of video. And then going forward, depending if I can manage all of it, I'm going to try my very best to then do another channel for all of the traditional South African things, like that video that I made with the celebrity speaking my language and that sort of things, that as well, so that we don't mix up the things, because I do realize a lot of you guys are here just for the reactions. Wow, this is exciting to be able to chat with you. Well, I'm very excited to be here, so thank you. Hi Carla, glad you can make it. Deborah Ann McBride, greetings from Ontario. I really like your reactions. Oh, thank you so much, Deborah. I really love it, and thank you very much for being here. I really do appreciate that. It's in Canada. One day I hope to come and visit. One day we'll come and visit America, and hopefully I can visit a few of you guys. So yeah, that's it. We're going to be splitting up the channels. That will start very soon, and then obviously we will manage it going forward from there. So then this will be then strictly a what do you call it, a reaction channel. Sorry, just my mouth is very dry. There we go. Anyway, so on that as well, so the plan is daily reaction still, daily gaming still. For the exception, I'm still not entirely sure how it's going to go, but it might be a thing of I might take weekends off, especially if it's going to be running the 2 or 3 channels and all of the logistics that goes with that. I'm going to have to maybe, but I'll see. I think for the first few weeks, months, maybe we'll see how it goes. We'll still do daily for the reactions. The gaming has only been in the week so far, and then the more traditional thing will more be like a once or twice a week thing. It's not going to be a regular thing. Michael, good deal, thanks. I love your music reactions. I'm discovering new songs through your reactions. That is exactly why I love doing this, because it's so much fun to listen to the music and discover new things and new artists. And all of the people that I've reacted to so far, I think, except for Disturbed, but probably, and like Hound and the Fox, most of them were people I've never known before, and I discovered them through you guys suggesting them. So it's absolutely awesome. What is Coffee Crisp? I think crisps is chips, isn't it? I think. I'm not sure. I'm not in the States. I'm not sure if you're speaking to me, Deborah. I don't think so, but I'm not. Let's see. It's hard to find delicious candy bar here. There's a lot here. That's definitely. Chocolate bar that you can only get in Canada. You can't get them in the States. Oh, it's a chocolate bar? Oh. Oh, goodness. I look forward to your daily reactions to the a cappella groups. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, the a cappella groups have been so much fun. I've been having so much fun doing them, and it's just been something different that I've really enjoyed so far. But I'm hoping in future we can expand a little bit more, but nothing too crazy. We'll take it slow and we'll evolve as the channel evolves and grows and stuff like that as well. Right, so I think I should probably head off to the next question. Let's see, Michaela sent this one. You do a lot of reactions to bigger names like Home Free, Voiceplay, etc. Would you be interested in checking out smaller artists? There are a few I think you might enjoy, but I know that because they are smaller, they won't get as many views, which is something I understand, which is important when growing a channel. To be very plain honest with you, I really don't mind how little views we get. I know it's probably the wrong thing to say when you're trying to grow a channel, but for me, it's more about the music, to get it out there and experience it. And if I can discover a song that I've never heard before, then of course. I mean, for example, The Hound and Fox, the video that released tonight. That video doesn't get a lot of views. Most of their videos, for some reason, don't get a lot of views. And I know they are not as popular as Home Free and Voiceplay and those guys, but I still like doing them because they make amazing music. And maybe through me doing it, if I can have one person like their music, then my goal is accomplished. Then I'm happy. So yes, I'm definitely up to doing more artists, smaller artists, anything like that. Um, I actually mentioned it in the video I think that's coming out tomorrow, that 68% of all the viewers on this channel are not subscribed. So if they all subscribe, their channel would, I think, almost reach close to 5,000. So they are viewers. It's just not all of them are subscribed for various reasons. And I do understand why, So, but yes, definitely. We're definitely going to do some smaller groups as well. Carla, congratulations on your success of your channel and soon-to-be channels. Love your reactions. Thank you very much. I hope the gaming is a lot slower than the reactions, and I think that's I think it's one of the questions. So I'm not going to say too much about that, but the reactions brings in a lot more viewing time and stuff than the gaming does. I haven't found the right balance to do it because there are so many people out there that do gaming videos, but I do that more because I enjoy it. This I've started loving, so I just kept on doing it. It's absolutely amazing. Leandra, hello, I'm glad I made it. Loved your reactions. I'm glad you made it as well. Thank you so much for being here. Definitely enjoy your reactions. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Okay, there's a few places, but few and far between in the US, so you can pay an arm and a leg on over Amazon. That's actually something we don't have here. We don't have Amazon. And our international shipping is horrible, and that's something that I'm going to touch on later as well. You made it happen because I didn't know them before, and you subscribed to them now, and I'm glad you reacted to them. Well, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. We pay 80 cents per bar. That's not bad at all. The gaming is fun to watch. Thank you, Mara. I really do enjoy it, and I think you are probably my number one fan when it comes to that, so I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna soon start, I hope, if all goes well, and if I can manage all of this by myself, I'm gonna start streaming over Twitch as well. So I hope that is going to be something that happens. Right. I think I speak for the whole lot of us when I say I appreciate your willingness to experiment. Hey, we're leaving Totems a lot. Yes, I forgot about that. That's actually something that Javen Gale came up with because we were talking about names. Like all of the different artists and people have like names for the people who follow them. Like Peter Hollins is the Hollins family, and I think that's what you call them. And we came up with LOT, which means lovers of tunes, which is absolutely awesome. It's such an amazing little acronym to use. So I hope that you guys are alright with that. I don't want to be condescending. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but I don't want to insult anyone. But I think it's quite a nice little name that she came up with. Let's see. Anthem Lights has many fans and they have a huge subscribers following, and they're amazing. I'm looking forward to see you to react to them like you do Home Free. Yes, I've heard of Anthem Lights actually before. I think you are the one that actually introduced me to them. After I saw your comment, I went and looked at a few of their songs, and they're amazing. They're absolutely awesome. Um, so I'm definitely game for putting them on the channel as well. Definitely, if Father YouTube allows it. The copyrights and stuff can be such a pain in the butt sometimes. Sorry for that, but it really is. Or Totem Tots. That's actually quite cute as well. I agree. Totem Tots actually, but oh yes, I know why we didn't go with that word. Um, the reason why we didn't go with that is now I'm not sure if it was a question. If it is, I'll just skip it over because I'm going to answer it. So I had a lot of people ask what the name Liebentoten means. Now, it is German because I have German heritage far back in the family and stuff. But Lieben actually means love and Toten means killing. Now, the reason why that is that, and I know it sounds strange, is when I was younger, like in high school and that, when I was starting playing games, I never had a proper gaming tag. So I was good at, first person shooting games, and so I just called myself Killer for some reason. So then as I got older, I thought, oh, I can't stick with that. That's a bit weird. So I took my surname, which is Liebenberg, or in my language, Liebenberg, and took the first part of that because it translates to the lover of mountains. And I took that and combined it with killer in German, which is Toten. So that's how I got to Liebentoten. Yeah, it's a funny story, but it stuck. It eventually stuck. So I think that's why we didn't go with the Toten Tots, because yeah, then it means killing tots or lot. Sorry, killing lots. So killing lover of tunes. It sounds a bit funny, but it does roll off the tongue quite good, I have to say. Brian Justin Crum has an amazing voice and needs more created out there. I agree, he is very good. We did a Patreon only video where he did the cover of Creep, which was amazing. And then the Rise song we did with Superfruits, he was absolutely awesome with that. So he might be a worthy artist to add as well. I think that might be a good idea. Yes, I am. They have a new doo-wop medley. Ooh, that's awesome. I will have to go and listen to them. Anthem Lights have fantastic songs. All right, so we can agree then that Anthem Lights should then come to the channel. Then I can definitely start adding them. That is awesome. Actually, LT most reactors I hear say like 80 to 90% of their viewers aren't subscribed, so you're doing pretty good. Oh, I did not know that. I thought I was doing horrible because I was looking at it. I'm like almost 70%. But if you're saying that, then I'm feeling much better. So thank you for that. I wondered about that. Yeah, it is quite funny, but it's stuck. It's stuck and it's there, and it's something different, because I thought maybe I should change it, but it is something different and it sparks up conversation. And I nowadays I just use LT as like a shortened version of that, but it has a history to it, and that's basically why I kept to it. I knew that was German. Yes, yes, no, I can imagine you were probably like, what is this guy about? He's calling his channel the love of killing. I'm like, I was actually quite surprised that you stuck around after that. So thank you. Killer of children. If you say that tots is a short word, oh yeah, no, I will get banned from YouTube for that. Translating Google's as love to kill. Yeah, that is another translation for that as well. Love to kill. Um, yeah, that is actually right. Yeah, no, that is accurate. Recognized it as German. Didn't know the translation. Well, yeah, it's quite the the interesting backstory. But like I said, it's stuck, and now I'm with it. Maybe one day we'll just change it to LT, and then people will ask me why it's LT, and then I'll have to explain the whole backstory again. So, let's see. Well, I hope you know that then. Yes, I did know that then. It was actually quite intentional that um, that was the name. Don't ask me why. It just happened. I thought it would be interesting to have a, what do you call it, a something from me personally and something from like history wise, I think. Anyway, he did an amazing Celine Dion cover. Yes, please. I would like to see more Justin Crumb and Anthem Lights. Okay, we can definitely do that. I really enjoy both of them, so that might be very, very good artists to add then. Or a killer of small bits of fried potatoes. Yes, I'm a home fry. Yes, it's actually quite funny. I think most of the people on the channel subscribed. I'm assuming. I'm not 100% sure. Subscribed due to Humphrey, and they are amazing. I have to say, it's still night in the still of the night and earth. Angel Medley, the newest one. They sing a variety of styles: pop, worship, southern gospel, medleys, Disney musicals, etc. They also perform with the wives too. Oh, I did not know that. I haven't seen that one. That would be funny. It would be hilarious. It's a given that you will not like certain songs videos. It's a chance we have to take with new music. It is your honesty that brings me back. Even when we don't, I like you to take the time to explain why. That is true, yes. I'm a Pentatonix. No, that is the thing. There hasn't been very, like, being brutally honest. All of the videos I've done so far on the channel, I really did like. And the reason why I like these videos were mostly because I don't have specific genres that I love and hate. We listen to everything here. Like, we will have days where we listen to oldies, we'll listen to classical music, and I mean like heavy classical music. Then we'll have days when we listen to rock music and to pop and to this and this. So we really listen to a lot of music, and that's why I've really grown to like almost everything that I've heard so far. Um, but yeah, no, I'll definitely, if it's a song that I don't like, I will definitely explain, in my opinion, why. I mean, there's been a few comments where people say they didn't really care much for the song, and I respect that. We don't have all have the same taste. I mean, the world would be very boring if we did. Everything would be black and grey. So, no, but I'll definitely do that. I will try not to be um, false or fake just to get views and stuff. I promise. Let's see. But I do love Humphrey and Voice Play too. Yes, they are awesome. I want to get back to the pentatonic subject as well. Hello, Jim. Oh, Letitia. Hi, how are you? Welcome. I'm glad you can join us. I learned German in high school, and when I saw your name, I had a little laugh. Being able to recognize not killing. I can imagine the people that understand it would be like, "What's going on here? Why did he call his channel that?" Came as home fry, but enjoy your reactions. Sherry, hi, how are you? Thank you for joining us, and thank you for saying that. Debs, I just like music. I don't label myself. Yes, that is a very good thing to do as well, and we try to do that as well. I really do try to do that and be open-minded when there's new styles of music out there and stuff like that. I like pentatonic, but sometimes they can be too serious for me. I prefer home front voice play because they don't take themselves too serious. I See, this is the thing. I haven't really been a part of the pentatonics fan group that much, and there's so many people doing them out there that I know it's a big group and I know they'll bring in a lot of viewers. And I do eventually want to introduce them to the channel. I don't want like comparisons or something like that to start up between like the viewers or something like that. We've grown such a lovely community here, and everyone has been so amazing and supportive and kind. I'm not saying that they won't be like that. I know it's a big fan group, and if we start doing videos like that and they come over, I want to do it like in stages almost, But I really want to do it, but I'll touch on that subject a little bit later. Deb Hoax, Crafty Cottage. Hello, how are you, Deb? Thank you for joining. Glad you can make it. All said, Meryl. Agree. Yeah, I'm pretty eclectic in my music taste. It's good. It's good to have a broadened spectrum of music and all those things as well. I have to say, me reading the comments and what's actually going through, I think almost lines up the chats or like what I'm reading and the reply and those things. That's quite funny. Let's see. That's where they're all different a cappella groups, Meryl. Yes. Yes, that is true. They all are different. That's the thing. Each group, although they have done the same songs, and I think we've done that before, um, where we've done the same song with different groups and people doing them, and every single time it's been different. It's like listening to a different song, and I always say that, and I don't mean that just to not like start an argument, I honestly mean that. They all put their own little twist to it, and that's what makes it fun. I sub for Home Free, but loved all the artists you react to. Thank you so much. I think we've gotten a very good choice of people so far, and I would really like to expand and get some more in. There was actually a question. I have to go back to that as well. So let me not say too much. So do I. I thank you. I really do agree that Pentatonix new album original and series because it's about 10 years as Pentatonix and they're so talented. Yes, they are talented. I'm not gonna argue that they are very good, and I've heard some impressive songs from them and like amazing things from them. I really do agree. They are very good, and they've been together that long already. Goodness me, I was still in school when they formed. That's been a while. John, glad you can make it. Thank you for joining us. I also learned German in high school, starting in Munich and later in Texas. And then I clicked on your channel because of the name to see what it was about. Well, I'm glad it lured you in, and I'm glad you stayed. But I'm sorry if it was misleading. I didn't mean to do that. Exactly. And I appreciate all of them. I'm open to new things. That's good. You can tell you can tell I'm Pentaholics all around. I will listen suggest others, but I'll always go for Pentatonics. It's Mitch that does it to me. It's taken over my soul. He is amazing. That voice of him. I've heard it. I mean, in Rise as well. He goes so high. It's insane. Cool. I'm going to be playing in a Dungeons and Dragons campaign online with a guy from South Africa. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I haven't touched Dungeons and Dragons. I'm assuming that's what D&D is. If I'm wrong, I'm very sorry. But I'm assuming that's what it is. We used to play the board games and stuff. It's so addicting, and you spend hours and hours playing it. So that is actually awesome. That's amazing that you're playing with someone from here. That's amazing. Do you stick with the a cappella groups because they are less likely to be blocked? John, to be very honest, it started off with them because it was a music like genre that I haven't really been too familiar with. So that was mainly the key for that. They do still get blocked. Home free videos, the voice play videos, I haven't gotten one that was blocked. But Home Free has been blocked. Who else was it? The Two Cellos video was blocked. Disturbed was blocked. There was a few others. Who else? I think the Superfruit video was blocked as well, and Avi Kaplan's video was blocked. There was a few of them. There was quite a few of them that was blocked, and I have to fill in a dispute form to say that I'm not doing this to make money of it. This is like a review, a commentary, and then it goes through a whole process, and then eventually they will allow it to be shown. But none of these videos, like almost none of these videos, do have monetization on them, and saying that they have copyright claim on it. So YouTube actually detects that specific video is in my video. So because of that, all of the money that's made on that video goes to the original artist, and I'm fine with that. That's perfectly fine. They did the work and anything like that. I'm not gonna be unhappy about that. I do get unhappy though when they block it, that I'm not allowed to show the video, because again, I'm not trying to make money off it, and I'm giving we're basically doing a review, which is part of the fair usage thing. It's a whole thing. It's horrible. But no, that's not the reason why I stuck to a cappella groups only. We are also starting to expand a bit, so hopefully in future there will be many more to come. It's just because the channel was still small, and it still is actually by all fair means, I had to be consistent in a few things, and that's why we stuck with that. Let's see. How are you? Hi, Ashley. Glad you can make it. Glad you're here. He can do that. Yes, he can do that. He has the voice of an angel, but he is an alien. That's a fun way of saying it, Sally. Good evening. Sorry I'm late. Hi, Sally. Glad you can make it. I'm glad you could be here as well. Sally was actually one of the newest Patreons, so thank you very much. In the video of Tuesday, I actually did the shout out. I didn't forget, I promise. But thank you very much for being here. Letitia, voice players, the reactions I always look out for, and yours are always a pleasure to watch. And the time difference is correct for Australia. It's 9:28 right now. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much for saying that. I really do appreciate that. But that is a huge time difference. I actually have family that stays in Australia, I believe in Sydney. And I remember it's always so odd speaking to them, because you will be speaking here like as if you're going to bed, and they're like, yeah, we just woke up, we're getting ready for work. It is always so funny to see that. I don't mind if you throw in one or two of the other ordinary artists. That's the thing. I don't want to overflow the channel with it. That's not at all what I'm trying to do or planning with the channel. Um, Even if we have one day a week or once every 2 weeks that we do something like I did with Disturbed, for example, something like that, where we can throw something in. But also with Patreon Friday going on, I have no control over that. So if there's a song that is an original artist and they voted for it, that's unfortunately going to be in there. But that's one of the perks of being there. So I we'll see how it works. So far, we've been very fortunate. It's been basically in the line of the artists that we work with. So I'm only noticing now that YouTube still has my old logo on the video. Why? Anyway, okay. So where was I? I personally like to see some paint on here. Paint. Oh, the artist. I was like, wait, do you want me to grab paint, or do you want me to paint the screen or the background maybe? Yeah, no, I know that's been the also in the Patreon recommended list. That is a good possibility. We can do that as well. I didn't think VoicePlay ever blocks any reactions. They even watch them sometimes. I've not been fortunate enough to have them watch it. I think the only people that have watched, um, like of significance, would be the Hound and Fox, and they actually commented on two of the videos, which was awesome. It was like I did a spit take like Joven Girl normally does, or with my morning coffee. When I saw the comment, I was like, "Oh my goodness, they watched the video!" And then I became nervous. The video's been out for weeks and days, but I started getting nervous there and then. I didn't know how that worked, but and then the other night with Austin's song, Amberly's mother was on the comments, and I made such a stupid mistake. I thought that they were referring to the credits because I know her name wasn't there, and I didn't realize that a person that was commenting was Emily's mother. I felt so stupid, but she's a very nice person as well. But that's basically it. I think I'm a little bit too small still for them to really notice that. Um, Anyway, I applied all the work for you to do behind the scenes that we take for granted just to be able to see these videos. And I applaud you guys for being here and watching and actually um, supporting the channel. I honestly never thought when I started this that I would reach 1,000 subscribers, nonetheless, in the short time that we did. I really didn't. So I have to thank you guys. The work I do here is minimal compared to that. I mean, you guys take time out of your day to watch the videos, and I do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Peter Hollins doesn't block the video as well, and also later home free songs. Yes, Peter Hollins has never blocked a video yet. There are still copyright claims on it. Home free, the earlier videos, you are correct. They were the ones that got blocked. Like Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer was one of them that was blocked. Elvira, All About That Bass. There was two more. I can't even remember what the other ones were. Oh, blue is the color of my lover's hair. That one was blocked, believe it or not. It was not allowed to be shown, and then I had to dispute it. Now, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer and Blue is the Color of My Lover's Hair, those were released. They allowed it to go. The other two just disappeared. I don't know. I have to redo the videos sometime. I don't know if they just decided, no, we're not going to do it, or maybe the record label that they were busy with at that point in time did not like what I said. I don't know. It's very difficult to say. I think something to do with the same record label. I think if you look at each song that have been blocked, it is possible. I think it might have been the same one. Kevin, how are you doing? I'm glad you can make it. Hello, man. Good to speak live. It's fun to be here. So thank you very much for joining. I'm glad you can make it. Exactly, probably yes. That is definitely. Does YouTube keep track of the channels that make money from their songs? If you're not making money on your reactions, should they know that? YouTube has, I'm not entirely sure how they do it. They have an algorithm that detects what you have in a video. Like, I once added a song that said non-copyright music in it, and they still had 10 seconds of a copyrighted song that was picked up. So as soon as something has a copyright on it, they have a way of detecting it. And then, for example, with Austin's song, the one that we did on Friday, there wasn't a claim on it, which I found it strange. But after the first 2 hours of being live, I'm not sure if it might have something to do with the people that was watching or the traffic it was getting. It was claimed. So if I, for example, load a song or a video that we did a reaction on from Home Free and there's no copyright claim because YouTube didn't detect it, the owner can still go and claim it. Now there's two different copyright claims. There's one that you don't make money on, which is basically what's on this channel, and then there's one where it's a copyright strike basically. So that is like a strike against your channel. You have 3 strikes. Third strike, you're out and your channel is removed forever. And that's why I'm always so cautious with these songs, and especially the bigger names as well. I don't want to be caught in that. And that's why when it gets blocked and you send it to be disputed and you still refuse to apply, like, what do you call it, follow the rules of YouTube, you can get a copyright strike. Or if you've been making money more than the artist or anything like that, there's a lot of finer detail in it, which is absolutely insane. Small details. Not the After Ever After series though. That could offend some people, but like Stitches or some of these comedy stuff, yes. He is a quiet taste, I have to say. There are some of the things that might be a bit questionable. And also, YouTube detects curse words and all those things and demonetization and there's many things, but we can certainly have a look at that. Yes, Scott, you're right. You said I've seen Home Free guys comment on to the reactors. You are right. I have seen that as well before, but I've unfortunately not been that fortunate to actually be one of them. If I do, believe me, you guys are going to know about it, and I'll pin that comment to the top. So I'll definitely let you guys know. Austin and Justin Brian Crumb have replied to a comment. I had to screenshot them. Really? To who did they reply? It wasn't to me, was it? If it was, I missed that, but I'm almost sure it wasn't me. Sally, how are you? I'm glad you could be here. Hi there, nice to see you. Sorry I'm so late. You're not late. Don't worry. I'm actually very late. I did not know when to start and what time to do this. So I put it dead center in the middle and hope that most of the people are covered. So thank you very much for being here. Joan, I'm glad you could be here as well. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Trying to make a music video as I tape here. I have a good friend in Ireland who makes gorgeous images, and using those images and putting them to a beautiful hymn sung in Irish Gaelic. Oh, wow, that's awesome. That sounds very interesting. If you are done with it and you do upload it to YouTube, please send me the link. I would really love to have a look at that. Connie, how are you? I'm glad you can make it as well. Welcome. I'm glad you could join us. No to me, I comment on the songs and they replied, oh, okay, no, don't worry. I misunderstood as well. I've left a few comments on their channels as well. I think the only replies I've received before was on the American Sirens and Jeff, but not yet on Home Free. But I'm normally too late for the premieres, so that's why I can't get it. Right, so while I'm caught up with those comments, let me quickly go to the next question as well. Let's see. Okay, so D actually said, first and foremost, what are the plans for the live stream? We're here. That's the plans for the live stream. We're here. That's it. But going forward, that's what I want to check with you guys as well. If we should have a look at doing this more, because this is fun. I think it's fun to interact with each other and just talk a little bit and stuff like that. So let me know if you guys would like to do this. We don't have to do it every week. It might be every 2 weeks, maybe once a month, something like that. Then we can just all get together and talk and like catch up with things and things like that. So let me know if you guys would be interested in that. Let's see. Okay, I'm not sure. I don't think D is here yet. I'm not sure if she can make it. The reason why it is today is a few people said they couldn't make it yesterday, so I moved it to today. So we'll see. We'll see if she does decide to show. Okay, so Edith, how and why did you decide on doing your reaction videos? Okay, so I started off this channel doing gaming videos, and that was the plan because I've been wanting to do that for ever since YouTube started, but I really couldn't. I didn't have the technology to have it, the internet or things like that to really support something like that. And then obviously work was there. And then I started the channel after this whole COVID thing and the retrenchment. Then I started doing this as something to keep me busy and to keep me active. And I'm like, okay, so this is the ideal time to do it. If there was ever a better time to do it, now would be it. And I started doing the gaming videos, and it was very slow. I got subscribers, but it was so slow. And then I came across a reaction video. I cannot even remember which one or who it was. And I saw Jeff's video, Headless Horseman. It was like just released in that time. And I thought to myself, maybe I should try that. And then I threw that video out there looking like a complete fool, to be very honest. If I look back at that video now, I really cringe. And I'm not saying I'm any better now, I cringe at that video. So I thought that, goodness, maybe I should try that. And then I put that video out there and the views started rolling in. And I was like, wow, okay, so there's definitely interest for that. So I started doing Jeff, and then I saw Jeff was in voice play, and then the voice play, in the comments, people would suggest home free, and then it was just a snowball effect to today, where we are now. So that's basically how I got to doing that, if that is the right answer, or if I answered that correctly. Um, and then to the why, how we do it now is mostly recommendations, like to what was suggested in other videos, what we should do. And sometimes it's completely random. Because I'm doing so many reactions, it would be a thing of YouTube would suggest other videos that are similar to that. And I'm like, wow, that's actually how I got to Superfruits That Rise and the Akapop kits. It wasn't something I was planned. I just saw it and I was like, this might be interesting, and then we did it, and then we see how it does. So that's basically how we do it. Let's see. Okay, where was I? Goodness. You will get a link. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Thank you so much. That sounds awesome. Irish Gaelic. I don't think I've ever heard that. We'll have to see what your load is like with 2 to 3 channels. Don't want to overload you. I don't know if the load to what I'm doing now would be much different, because at the moment I'm still doing 2 videos a day, the gaming video and the reaction video. So I think it will be similar. The only thing that makes it a little bit longer or more is the fact that I have to now work with 2 different channels where everything now was on the same channel. But I think everything else should be the same. And like I said, maybe if it goes well, then I can always start taking the weekends off and just to catch up on stuff, you know. The gaming is very easy because, like with Stardew Valley, I play it in advance. So the video that was released Friday was actually uploaded a long time ago. I've already uploaded Stardew Valley episodes for the whole next week. So that I'm pretty good at. It's the reactions one that I have to keep an eye on the comments and stuff and see what people would actually like to see. So, but definitely, we'll see how it goes. I'll definitely see how it goes. Sounds good to me. Also, would you ever consider a collab live with other reactors? Yes, definitely. I think that might be fun. I have no idea if anyone would be ever interested to collab with a South African small channel, but of course, why not? I think it would be interesting to maybe our community can share something with their community, and we can introduce each other to different types of music and stuff like that. That's always a possibility. I've not have anyone or seen anyone do that, so. But yeah, I think that's a definite possibility. Beth, hi, how are you? Glad you can make it as well. Hi, I'm late to the live. You're not late, it's fine. Also, I am going to put this live recording on YouTube directly as well. So even if we're done here and you might have missed the beginning, you can just rewind a bit if you want to. Amanda, how are you? Glad you can make it as well. I'm so excited to see so many people here. I honestly thought I was going to sit here and speak to like 1 or 2 people, to be very honest with you. I'm like, it's okay. I'm just going to sit here and we'll have a very long conversation with a few people here, and that would have been fine as well. I would have done the exact same thing even if there was only 2 people here, or even one. That's what makes it fun. It's just for the interaction, and then the Q and A's as well. So I don't do Spatek that much. No, well, I've never seen it, but the comments. I really like reading that though. It's so funny to see that, and to because I say sometimes I really do say the oddest things in videos that I later go on. I'm like, wait, was I supposed to say that? Is that allowed? So I'm glad that it's taken as a joke and it's something you can laugh about. I really do appreciate that. Terry, late to the party. Hi y'all. Welcome. I'm glad you can make it as well. I have to be honest. I haven't seen you comment that much on the videos. Not that I mind. I really don't mind at all. But I haven't seen you much in the comments. If I have and missed it, I do apologize, but I'm glad you could be here. Welcome. Thank you very much. And when I do, it's usually your fault. Yes, I know it's my fault. I sometimes do it to myself, and not out of funniness, just because I forget how to breathe. Like, really. It happens. Are the groups that you reacted to that got blocked so many times that you stopped reacting to them? Not yet. There are people that I've done that hasn't got a lot of attention, and saying so, I didn't stop because of that reason. It was more because it wasn't asked for that much. So when I was actually recording today, some of the videos, I was going back to Sumerelli, which we did quite a while ago. We did it in Christmas, and I wanted to do videos of theirs, and I thought to myself, I'm not entirely sure if people want to have a look at the videos, you know. And then I ended up doing, I think, a what did I do? I think it was a Peter Hollins video, because I know that he is generally well received. So I've never had a group that has been blocked so many times that I've stopped. Luckily, not so far. Hopefully, that's not going to happen either. I hope. If it does, I will let you guys know, as always. So don't worry about that. Where am I now? Goodness, you guys are so on top of this chat. I just woke up from my birthday nap. Yes, I remember. Happy birthday, Rachel. I hope you had an awesome day. To me, it's already on Monday, so your birthday for me was yesterday, but I hope you had an awesome day and a happy birthday. So welcome and thank you for being here. I really do appreciate that. I'll have to watch the replay. Well, there's just a lot of talking, believe me. Happy birthday, Rachel. Oh, thank you for saying that, Draven girl. Let's see. Thank you, Debs. There would be a couple of Kofi Reacts and King Family and Brad Steele. Oh. Are those other reactors? I know I've seen Brad Steele on YouTube. I'm not sure why they're recommending him to me. Maybe they're like, you should get tips from him, or I don't know. And I've heard of the King family in the comments before, but I've never seen is it Kofi? Kofi? I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that. So that would be interesting. I mean, I've never seen any of their videos, so I'm not entirely sure. Everybody sure to click the thumbs up. Oh, thank you, Scott. Thank you for saying that. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Happy birthday, Rachel. Yes, happy birthday. Maybe you should become a mod. That is a good idea. If you are interested in becoming a Scott, you are there on every single video and always comment. So if you are willing to, I will be more than happy to do that, and honored to have you as a mod as well. I really would appreciate that. Patricia, I'm way late. I will have to go back and watch the beginning. Well, I am glad you can make it, so thank you for being here. Like I said before, I will definitely put this on YouTube so that everything is there for everyone to view as well, for those who would not be able to make it. I all found you through Home Free. Love watching you direct. Oh, thank you so much, Two Wheels. I have to ask though. I always feel so bad when because it only shows me the name of your Google profile at that point. And please, if you don't want to, please just say it's fine. I prefer Two Wheels. But if you do have a name that I can refer to you as, or if you're comfortable with calling me calling you Two Wheels, sounds so weird, then I will be more than happy to do that as well. But thank you for being here, and thank you for for coming. I really do appreciate that. Ko-Fi is a hoot. I've never heard of them. I'll be sure to go and have a look. I have no idea. I'm scared to watch other reactors, mainly because I don't want to. How do you put this? I don't want to do anything that they do, or like subconsciously, like think this is gonna give me more viewers or something like that. You know, I don't want. I'm scared I'm gonna do that. Not that I'm gonna be doing it intentionally. Just I'm scared that might happen. That's the only reason why I've never seen anything. Yes, they are, but they're funny. They're good for a joint live. Ko-Fi reacts are so funny. That could be fun. I think that could be fun. That might be very fun to do. I'll see if I can maybe catch up with them and see if there's any um, like how do I like contact them and see if they would be up for something like that. Just celebrated my 71st birthday last week. I grew up to the music of the 60s, 70s, and 80s, still going strong. Wow, wow. Well, happy birthday to that. I'm sorry that I missed that. You should have just like said I had a nice birthday. But happy birthday and wow, that is amazing. I'm glad to hear that you are still going strong. That is awesome, and thank you for always watching the videos and commenting. I really do appreciate that. I actually do love the 50s and 60s, those type of style music so much. I have no idea why, but I really love it, and that's why I think the American Sirens used to pull me so much because of they have that style of music. I don't know if you've ever seen them before. They don't have a lot on their channel and they have very few subscribers. When I first saw them before they did Mele Kalikimaka with Jeff Castellucci, I had more subscribers than them. That was insane, but they are very lovely ladies and they have very good music as well. Brad and Ko-Fi are fun to watch. You should watch them too. Like I said, I'm scared I'm gonna learn something that of them that I don't want to like steal their way of doing it, But I'll definitely have a look at it. It might be good to see how the professionals do it. Agree, he is. If why other actors I've seen take their live streams and edit the live reactions they've done into their individual songs and post them on the channel. Oh, really? That's interesting. That makes sense though. I can see why they would do that. That does make sense. I do. If it helps, Ko-Fi is pronounced Kofi. Kofi. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Letitia. I had no idea how to pronounce that. Kofi. Okay. That's awesome. Thank you. My name's. Is it Jeannie? Is it Jeannie? Is it? I hope I'm saying that right. I have a friend that's called Jeannie and spelled similar, so I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Just say yay or nay, and thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I just always feel so bad saying hi to someone that has like a brand name or maybe their business name on it. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Sure, I can be a mod. Okay, thank you, Scott. I will definitely then have a look if I can add you, and then I will let you know as soon as that is done. So thank you very much. I do appreciate that. You are really awesome. Thank you. Those three names mentioned would be reactors to collaborate with. Many of us probably watch. It's pronounced Kofi. Okay, I understand. Thank you. You'll be yourself. No worries. Thank you. I'm sure I will. I think it was more a thing of before I got used to how all of this worked, and used to being behind the camera because I'm actually quite a introverted person. I was always so scared that I didn't find my own way of doing it, and then when you are not familiar with something or found your own rhythm, you tend to go to how someone else would do it, if that makes any sense. That's the only reason why I was worried. I have some father art vids that are interesting you might watch, like Thunderstrike, Steven Seagulls, or Trailer Park Boys Sea Shanty. I've seen the Trailer Park Boys Sea Shanty. I've seen that before. The Steven the Seagulls sounds so familiar. I think I might have seen that. That is funny videos. That is fun videos. I do agree with you, but they are funny. See, that's the thing. I just have to. We have to decide where we want to go with the channel, and if everyone is open to exploring it more and stuff like that, then definitely I'm up for anything. Some of the other reactions are pretty funny. I can imagine. I mean, I've seen so I think it was there's a channel called React. I think the channel is called React, but then that's a channel specifically made where they bring people in to react to like funny videos and stuff like that. And we've watched that a few times, and even that is it's so fun to watch. A language question day to day. Do you use English or Afrikaans more? Um, in the house. Sorry, I'm just gonna take sips of water before I dehydrate. In house, like with the wife and the dogs, it is Afrikaans. That is like the home language. But business wise and YouTube wise and stuff like that, it's obviously mostly English. But I don't really speak that much, to be very honest with you. So it's basically almost very balanced. I think I sometimes talk more English because I do all of the recordings, and the gaming episodes, for instance, take sometimes 3 hours to do. So I think I talk more English, but it's mostly Afrikaans that I speak to family and friends. Scott, I do is actually a good idea. Yes, okay. I love the American Sirens. They are awesome. They are wonderful ladies. They're also very kind. They are actually the first YouTube friends that I ever made. Um, when we did the Mele Kalikimaka video, they actually reached out, and it's actually I was quite surprised, but they really are awesome. Genie is my name. Had to change it in here. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Is it a thing that it wasn't allowing you, or was it already taken? That's so horrible. I'm sorry about that. Do you ever react to groups or individuals from your country? Um, Terry, to be very honest, we don't have a lot. I know there's one a cappella group here, but I might be wrong, so I don't want to say it for sure and have the facts that it is like that, but I'm pretty sure they are in another language, so it's not always English. But we don't really have that many a cappella groups, and if we do, they're not very familiar. There are artists here that I would have liked to introduce to the channel, but like I said, we're still very new, and I didn't want to upset the balance and lose viewers because I'm introducing something that they didn't subscribe to. But if going forward we are open to getting more different artists in here, then I'll definitely have a look at it. The most famous group, sadly, from here is called the Antwoord, and believe me, that is not the type of music that I will be allowed or want to put on YouTube. It's very, I think the word is vulgar. It really is quite bad, especially if you know what it means in my language. It's quite bad. So there isn't really much people from my country that there is, but I would be interested in sharing some if you guys are into that. I just don't want to throw too many of those things and then it's not well received. That's the only reason why. Don't be scared, you're just as awesome, just as professional as them. Well, thank you very much. That means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Oh, that's horrible. I'm sorry that the name was taken. That's horrible. I've actually, with my very first ever Gmail account, I also couldn't use mine. I had to make up a very, very strange um, email address, which surprisingly YouTube decided to put as my business email address, called boxdroll@gmail.com. So yeah, I understand your pain. Sorry to turn to go to Sorry, my turn to go to work now. I'll have to come back to watch the rest later. Bye. Well, thank you very much for joining, Letitia. I really do appreciate you being here. I really do appreciate you coming to stop by. So good luck with your work day, and I will hopefully speak to you soon again. I can remember, have you watched any? I can't remember. Have you watched any Piano Guys? I know the Piano Guys are very good. I have seen them before. They are very, very good. So I'm just looking. YouTube is saying there's something wrong, but everything looks right. Right, anyway. Where was I? You just continue to be yourself. I watch all your reactors for different reasons. Thank you. I do appreciate that. It makes sense. I mean, everyone has something different that they bring to the table, but I do appreciate that you do support the channel. I really do like that. I think a lot of us watch because anything you react to is fun to watch. You enjoy it. Oh, plus we get exposed to new music along the way. That's the thing, and I think that's why the slogan "We enjoy the music" is starting to catch on a little bit better. Mainly because it's it's so many different types of music, and I was scared of doing that because I was scared it's going to upset the balance and all those things. But it's worked quite well so far, so I hope it will continue to do that. What type of music do you like? I actually mentioned this more in the beginning of the stream, I think, that we don't really have a preference of music, a specific genre of music that we listen to here. It's more like a mood. Like, I will literally spend a whole day listening to oldies, like 50s, 60s, those type of things. Then we'll go back to the 90s. Then we'll go back to newer things and hip hop maybe and pop music and rock and those things. So we don't really have a specific genre. We actually listen to almost everything, and I mean almost everything there is. Um, I try to enjoy the music for what it is, and normally find something I like. But there's been songs that I listen to mainly just because I like the beat of it or a certain instrument in it. Um, so it's not that we have a specific type of music we listen to. It's actually very odd. I mean, if you had to stay next door to me, you would think like these people are crazy because one day we'll listen to sad music and the next day it will be rock music, and then we'll go to oldie music and then it's a cappella. So it's actually quite entertaining, but it's fun. It's also a way for me to discover new music and stuff like that. Do you prefer the bass low notes or high notes of singers? Sorry, they have a proper names, but not a clue what they are. I wish I could tell you the names, but I also don't know what to call them. Um, I actually, I don't know if I have a favorite. I really do like both of them, and they surprise me both equally. Like when Tim and Jeff and Avi and did I miss someone? I think that's most of them. When they go low, they tickle my eardrums, and it's so like interesting and awesome. I love bass. Like as a child and when I was young and even now, I have good sound, so I always like listening to the bass in it. But the high notes impress me so much as well. So both of them are actually quite amazing, to be very, very honest with you. I actually have to scroll up to get to the chat. Can you believe it? I love Johnny Clegg. Yes, yes, yes. He's from South Africa. He hasn't been doing much new things as far as I know, but um, I'm not really up to date with him. But he has one very popular song. I just forgot the name, so I do apologize. But he is very good. I agree. You keep saying what I'm trying to say. Well, clever minds do think alike. Yes, share some not the vulgar is a good idea. Oh, okay. I will definitely then have a look if there is any good ones and see if I can then introduce that to the channel as well. Okay, so oh my gosh, I found the piano guys the other day. They are amazing. They are really good. They are like they have the same feel for me as two cellos. Not I'm not trying to compare them, but like on the type of music they do, and it's amazing. It's also different energies they do, but they are absolutely amazing. They really are. They really are. What do you think of Austin Brown's channel, his own stuff? I actually do enjoy it. In his videos, I've mentioned it that I do appreciate that he has been, what do you call it, putting out more of his solo work. Mainly because it gives us more of a look into his own life and what he's like and stuff like that. Because in the group, they are amazing as a group, and I hope they never break up, like ever. They should just stay together for always. But it's fun to see a different part of him, where he puts out the songs that he writes and he does it in the style that he wants to. It's very interesting and I really do enjoy it. And it's the same with the music that Tim did, but he's just a lot older. But as I understand it, that he is starting again. And to his Patreons, he's revealed a few of the songs that he's done again. So I think it's good for them to keep them busy as well. But I do like it. There was just was it the last song that we did, or the one before, that some of the people in the comments mentioned that the backtrack was too loud and you couldn't really hear his voice clearly, and that might be one of the things that does get to it, is that some of those things are not as refined as to the group per se. Like I'm not sure how to explain it, but I do enjoy his stuff. It really is awesome of him to explore and experiment with his own things. I love Piano Guys. They are awesome. Piano Guys are wonderful. I'd like to react to Mark Martel eventually. I did take a look at him, but I haven't watched a lot of videos. The thing is, when I say I don't want to watch videos, it's not because I'm not interested. I don't really spoil the reaction, like I don't want it to spoil anything like that. That's why I try, if there's something really good, I'll listen to a few, and if it's good, then I'll definitely add them to the channel. So, but by the looks at it, most of the people are in agreement that there is quite a lot of things that we can add. So I'm looking forward to that. I really am. Okay, so where was I? Oh, here. Piano Guys and Peter Hollins were my first YouTubers I followed. Oh, really? That's awesome. I think the very first people that I subscribed to as a channel was probably Jeff, Voice Play, and Home Free. Those were the first three channels that I myself subscribed to. So that was quite funny. Here we go. Okay. See, learned something today. I was curious as your English has an English accent. Within your accent, now it all makes sense. Looking at your name, was thinking it was German. The thing is, I don't know why, but for some reason, I don't know if I have a typical South African accent. I really don't. I don't think so, but I've had a comment where people said that they heard it sounds like I'm from England, like British, that accent. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be like that. I think it's just me trying to pronounce the words as clearly as possible, and then sometimes I overround some of the words, if that makes any sense. I see YouTubers freaking out for a second. Why are we doing that? Is everything fine here? Everything is fine on my end. I think it might be YouTube. Sorry guys, if you do get buffers, I think YouTube is having a problem with their server, because everything on my side is going smoothly, but YouTube is saying that it's not. So if there's any problems and you stop seeing me, just let me know, please. All right, where was I? Sorry to make you repeat. No, don't be sorry at all. I don't mind at all. I really don't mind at all. And it was confusing, but I thought maybe his English teacher was English. Now to know you Afrikaans, it all makes sense. I used too much. Actually, my English teacher was even more Afrikaans than I was. She had a very, very strict Afrikaans accent. I think so. I think I might have been just fortunate. Like I was that typical person that watched movies with the subtitles on, and everything after school and playing a lot of games online and stuff, everything was in English. So I think I got used to the language a lot quicker than maybe a few people that also is Afrikaans. I'm not entirely sure. I'm assuming. So please don't kill me if I said something wrong. Be sure to click the thumbs up button below. Also join this great community by clicking subscribe. Thank you, Scott. You really are awesome. Thank you so much. It really is. I have to say, this is an amazing community. We've said this before in the comments as well. It is actually so fun with all of these people. Everyone is so kind and positive, and it's just amazing. I think we've really grown a very nice and awesome community here. Kevin, when I first... Oh, no, where are you going? Where are you going? There we go. When I first heard him speaking, I would have bet all my money on him being German, as I'm German myself. Well, close. I do have German in the family, so that might be it. That might be the explanation. I don't know. Variety is the spice of life. It is. It certainly is. It really is. And with music, through quarantine and everything that has happened so far, music is like the thing that has kept me sane almost, and doing this, it's actually in a way saved me. And I've said this before, it really has. But it really is an amazing part of life, and I love how music is like the what do you call it? The I cannot remember what they call it, but anyway, music is a language we all could understand, and it brings us together. That's what I like about it. So it's like our music playlists for work, road trips, etc. We're all over the place. Yes, you should see it. I sometimes listen to, like when I used to work, I would play my YouTube list as I'm driving to work, and it would be like Enya, Sail Away or something, and the next would be like Five Finger Death Punch, and then like that escalated quite quickly. But that's how it goes for me as well. Rugby, rugby from South Africa when they showed it here in the US. Oh yes, we have a very good rugby team. I think was it last World Cup that we won? It's one of the biggest sports around here. We do have football or soccer as we call it, but that's not as big, and our team is not that good. I hope I'm not going to get shot for saying that, but they really aren't. So rugby is one of the biggest sports we have here, and then like cricket. I think those are the big two. I think that we have here mainly. It's an a cappella group from Zimbabwe that sings Amazing Grace. Sweet. Sweetest song I know. I love it. I've heard of them. I haven't been able to find them, but I've heard of it before. Zimbabwe is one of our neighboring countries, so it's not with us. So I'm not entirely sure what there is, but I think I've heard of it before. I'm just not entirely sure who they are. I'll try and see if I can find out. I agree. I like different music types, but not all types of music. That makes sense. That does make sense. Goodness, this thing is so laggy for some reason. Okay. Where was I? Yeah, Greece shocked me every time. Which and Austin are just wow, and then you get Jeff and Tim and Matt, and I sit there and I'm so shocked. It is, and that's what makes it so awesome. And I think that's why I like a cappella music so much, because yes, you hear a bass in a song and those things, and you hear high vocals, but in a cappella you can hear it from a human voice, and it's absolutely amazing to hear it. Johnny Clegg sadly passed away in 2019, and the song you would like to think is great art. Yes, yes, that is the song. He passed away. I did not know that. So I honestly, I feel horrible. He's from here, and I didn't even know that. No, wait. No, I don't know that. Sorry, I'm thinking about someone else. That's horrible. I didn't know that. Thank you for letting me know. I would have probably thought he was um, still alive. That's horrible. Time to fix supper. Have a good night, brother. Even stay safe. Thank you for joining, John. I really do appreciate it. It's fun to have you here. Thanks for saying hi. I do appreciate it. I hope you have a good evening, and that you have a nice dinner as well. Send my regards to your family as well. Enjoy the hour together. I'm off doing other things. See you soon in your reactions. Have a good morning. Thank you very much, Michael. Thank you for stopping by, and then I will see you very soon as well in the next videos. You're a bit cluttering, no buffering here in Miami. Keeps freezing at times. Everything is good here. Audio is fine, but occasionally the picture pauses. I agree. I don't like everything so music can. Okay, so I'm sorry. It's definitely YouTube. It looks like it's better now. I hope that it is, because everything from my computer uploading it to YouTube servers is working a-okay. I think they just cannot process it fast enough. I'm assuming, but I hope it is okay. If it does that, they normally say just to refresh it. Hopefully that works. Occasionally pauses. Okay, so oh goodness, where did I go? Oh, here we go. I agree, don't like everything. Yes, that's where it was. Universal language. Yes, that's the one. Music is the universal language. That's the one. Thank you. I could not remember what the saying was. Music is medicine for the soul. It really is. We actually did a Patreon only song that's the title is Music is Medicine. It's such a beautiful song. It really is. Your personality is so positive and you're so open in your enjoyment. That's what makes you a great reactor. Thank you very much. I try to be. Um, I'm happy that it comes across like that. I really do. So thank you for saying that. I really do appreciate that. It's just we have to stay positive in times like this. Otherwise you can just go down the slope, and that's one thing that none of us want. I actually have been wanting to do a video on mental health for so long, but I just haven't gotten time for that. Not like me trying to teach you something, more of doing a video that touches on that subject because it's so important. Enya's great. Yes, Enya's awesome. I love her so much. She has the most beautiful voice I've ever heard. I've always said when I was younger, even now, that if I could have her as some sort of family member just to sing me sleep at night, that would be awesome. She has such a beautiful voice. Let's see. Sammy, I listen to a lot of different music. That's good. It's good to listen to different music, and have different things in your playlist. I think it opens you to a lot of things. And because of that, I've discovered so many songs that are my favorites today that I wouldn't have if I stuck to music that I grew up listening to, like only that, stuff like that. That's awesome. Anyone fighting at the pitch. I know, it was so funny. It was Sail Away, and then I think the song was Jekyll and Hyde. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard Jekyll and Hyde, it's very loud. Need to head off. Sorry, I need to head off now to get early start with school with son tomorrow. I hope you have a great day. See you on your next reaction. Thank you very much for stopping by, Maz. I really do appreciate it, and hope you have an awesome day tomorrow. And again, thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate that. Music is a universal language that everyone understands and enjoys. I agree. It really is. It is, and can't believe I forgot what that term was. I liked Enya until I listened to her 40 hours a week, and always the same CD. My boss then would often reply through certain songs. My boss then would often just reply through certain songs over and over, and not hearing on Enya's skill, mind you. Well, I can see why you did that. She is amazing, though. It really is. She's an amazing artist. But I also, if I listen to a song too many times, I sometimes also don't appreciate the music anymore for what it is. And then I don't know if I would call it annoyed. I just don't mind it anymore, you know? Link to Amazing Grace, sweetest song. Oh, thank you. I don't know if the link is here, or if you still would send it, but thank you. I have a necklace that says, where words fail, music speak. I so relate. Yes, definitely. And that's the thing. There's so much emotion in music, and a lot of people don't see that. Some people think music is music. It's there to entertain and people make money out of it. But that is very true. There's so much emotion in music, and that's an amazing one. That's a beautiful necklace to have. I have a framed art glass that has written on it in my craft room. So true. That is very beautiful words. I've never heard that before, actually. Very beautiful. Right. On that, while I'm caught up with the chat, let me go to the next question. There isn't too much left. Let me see. Okay. There are some of the questions that luckily has popped up in here, so that is good. Let's see. Enjoying your reactions. What are okay? So this one is from Cindy actually. What are some of the things that have surprised you the most doing reactions? Like, have there even been song styles that have surprised you? Things about the community that's springing up. Yes. I was actually very surprised to see how dedicated and how amazing the fans of all of the people that we work with, you know, like from what do you call it, from voice play to home free, everyone that we've done actually so far, how dedicated their fans are and how loyal they are and how supportive they are. It's actually absolutely amazing to have seen that and to be part of that community, and they are so supporting and so kind, and I love that. Because honestly, when I started doing the reactions, I thought that it would be something where, you know, you put yourself there out for the world, and I was scared of the things that I might say. People would be like heavily opinionated about it or might not agree about it and start fights or stuff like that, but it's been absolutely amazing and wonderful. I've never met kind of people in a community like we have, like ever. It's absolutely amazing to see that. So that's probably one of the biggest surprises. And then songs, I have to say one of the biggest ones so far had to be Mayday, from Home Free, and not taking away anything from all the other songs we have done so far. It was only because I was so used to Home Free singing and being in a certain style, and to have that, it just blew me away. I think that just absolutely blew me out of the water. Let's see. Sometimes YouTube won't send you links. Yes, I've seen that as well. Some of the comments, when there's a link in it, YouTube is like, okay, we're gonna take this comment and put it up for review for some reason, and I have to go back and either release it or allow it or whatever the case is. And even then, sometimes it doesn't want to do it. Okay, I'll put it on your Facebook too. Oh, thank you very much, Rachel. I appreciate it. I came across a new group new to me, called The Wandering Hearts, during a weekend-long folk festival. They're from the UK and sound wonderful. Not sure if they have videos, but do have YouTube. Ooh, I've never heard of them. I'll have a look. I'll see if I can find them and see if they have videos. That sounds interesting. Thanks, Scott. I posted it on Facebook. Thank you very much. I better go feed my family and start laundry. I agree. This has been going on for quite a while. I should probably also start wrapping up a little bit in a little bit. But thank you very much for joining and saying hi. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. I do appreciate that. How much time do you put into reacting? A lot, I would presume. Um, it is time consuming. Like I think I've spoken to some of the patrons about this, that it does take a lot of time to do the videos, not necessarily to record it. To record it, I have most of the time. Some days it's horrible and I don't know what to say, and my words stumble and I fumble and all those things. But if you have to take the time it takes to record it, it's basically, let's say, 5 minutes longer than what the actual video is. But the editing part and fixing those things, those are the things that takes a little bit longer, because I would record it and it's two separate screens. It's the one that I'm looking at where the video is, and then one where my camera is separate, because I tried to combine it like the stream is. The stream can be separate on a separate program, but the quality is not as good. It lowers it to make it easier to do live videos. It's mainly for live videos. So it's taking that, putting it together, and then doing all of the little things, like the crossing over to a new screen and those things. That is also still fine. I've made it a lot easier for myself, so it's a lot quicker than I've done it before. But um, it doesn't take that long to record it. The editing, let's say, takes half an hour to an hour maybe. Luckily now with the computer I have now, it's a lot faster. The older one, or the one I had before, was it was absolutely horrific. It took hours and hours. So now it's a lot faster, and then from there, just to quickly scan through the video, see if it's fine, and then upload it. So there is a lot of time, but I honestly spend more time making gaming videos, not for the editing and those things but mainly the recording, because a reaction video varies from 8 to 12 minutes maybe, where a gaming video can be anything from an hour to 3, 4, 5 hours. So it depends, but there still goes a few hours into that. Speaking of voice play, Bang came out on Friday. I have another one coming out on Patreon tonight. No idea when that one will be coming. Yes, that was a fun one. Already recorded, loaded. You will see it my time. It's already Monday now, so you'll see it tonight. But it's scheduled to release Monday. Usually the normal time we normally schedule the releases. Mayday blew me away too. Glad it's been a good surprise. It's been awesome. But really, the community is outstanding. You guys are really so supportive and so fun to be around, and it's awesome. It really is amazing meeting all of you guys. You have to have a blue wrench, be a moderator, to put links in the chat. Oh, I did not know that. Thank you, Deb. I did not know that. I honestly did not. Oh, but that makes sense, because otherwise it becomes spam. That makes sense. Thank you. I'll have a look into that as well. Alex, welcome. Thank you for being here. And Tim singing so high with chance going in base. Mayday. Wow. It is wow. He really just blew me out of the water there. There was more than one shock in that one. Mayday was awesome. I agree. You already said reacted to Bang. Yes. Okay. So it's already done. So you're gonna run 6:21 p.m. here in Miami. My stomach says eat soon. It's been awesome, dude. Thank you so much for coming by, Kevin. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good evening and you rest up well and prepare for the new week and get some good food in your stomach as well. Thank you for saying hi. Be sure to click thumbs up or join this great community. Thank you, Scott. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Bye, Kevin. I'm on East Coast too. Really enjoy listening, but I'm not a big talker. Well, that's awesome. Thank you very much for being here and listening and watching. There's so many people out there that don't always comment and that view and like the video but never comment, and I really do appreciate that as well. There's so many people watch the video, they don't really say anything, and you guys are amazing. It's fun to be like that. I'm the exact same. If I watch anything else, I'll like the video and I'll watch it and I'll subscribe to you, but I'm never going to comment to you. I'm very horrible with that as well. So are you able to do my request before we leave? Yes, I can definitely do that. Let me just finish up with the Q&A, then we can have a look at that too. Oh, and an Arkansas here. Oh, awesome. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate that, Connie. Thank you. I loved your reaction to Mate. It was hilarious. I honestly was so dumbstruck in that video. Kind of what's up to see you. The home prize showed up. Yes, definitely. You guys are really there. I am so surprised that there are so many people that are here. Thank you very much. Very, very much for being here. I know many reactors have problem with pentatonics being blocked, but Kevin Autosola has some solo work. The one I think is amazing is the cover down. Would you consider reacting to that one? Yeah, I'm open to that. Kevin, who? Kevin. I'm just trying to think. Is Kevin part of the Pentatonics group? I know it's Kirsten, Scott, Mitch, not Mitch. I forgot. Is Kevin the person who replaced Avi? I'm not familiar with his name. I might be, but definitely, definitely we can do that. Pentatonics is very strict with the copyrights and stuff as well. It's mainly because they are with Sony, I think, and Sony is very, very strict with that. Let's see. Sorry, I missed most. No, please don't be sorry. It's okay. I'm gonna put this on YouTube as well. So thank you very much for being here. I really do appreciate that. I almost cried at the end of American Pie. It was such a beautiful song. I couldn't believe that they actually got Don McLean to do it with them. It was so beautiful and such a long song. I've never heard the full 8-minute version of that. It's actually insane to hear it. I never heard it. The only version we had here was the 4-minute one. It was insane. So I'm leaving as well. It's past midnight now. Long work day tomorrow, Susan. Thank you very much for joining, Nomura. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a good work day tomorrow as well. I really appreciate this. This is one of the best live stream I've watched in a long time. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was so nervous. I didn't know if it was going to be good or fun or anything like that. But I'm glad to hear that. I'm going to cut off as well. I've got some things to do. Great stream. Chat again later, hopefully. Definitely. We'll definitely chat again. Thank you very much for coming and saying hi. I really appreciate that. He's the beatboxer. Oh, okay. Now I get it. I get it. Matt replaced Avi. Okay. I get it. Okay, thank you for the correction. I have no idea that was his name, but thank you. Here we say Arkansas. Oh, Arkansas. Okay. I learned something new. Sorry, I've actually learned about the state in school, but I was told always it's Arkansas. I have no idea why. Matt replaced Avi. Thank you very much. I lost somewhere between when Avi left and Matt joined. Somewhere there I lost like the following there completely. And I'm very bad with names. I really am. Time for me to go make dinner. Also, have a great one. Thank you very much for being here, Leandro. I really do appreciate that. So glad you did this live. Thank you. I really did enjoy this. And thank you for introducing yourself as well. It's good to meet you finally, Jeannie. I hope I'm going to remember the name. I really promise I'm going to try. Avi's been hinting about new work coming up, but I doubt that it will show up until he can go on tour again. That is true. But someone in the comments of the last video said they had a ticket for a show that is very soon. So I'm wondering if the tours are actually going to regain. I hope so. I hope it's going to start again. Maybe it's just me, but when Humphrey does version with the original singer, they downplay themselves a bit to let the original song. I have noticed the same thing. They did the same with I completely got blank now, but I do understand what you're saying. They do that, and I respect that because I mean they have a legend there with them, so it's awesome. I really respect them for that. For me, Home Free has wisdom of how to blend and when to be fun, revenant and blend in the new and the old. That is true. They are really skilled. They are amazing at what they do. Enjoy. Good night. Thank you very much, Connie. I hope you have an awesome evening. That Scott, they are awesome. Right, so when I'm caught up again, let me do another question. I think we're almost done with the ones on the video. But this has been awesome. Thank you very much, guys, for being so patient with me as well. Let's see. Let's see. This was from Leslie. Would you ever consider reacting to arts on a set day for reactions? Now, I'll be very honest. When I saw this first, wait. Yeah, I'm sorry for this silly question, but it says some reactors have like a set day, for example, home free with all react to home free video. Another example, Peter Hollins. Oh, okay, I did ask what was that. I was thinking about putting out like a schedule for the channel, like doing this day voice play, this day Peter Hollins, this day this, but then it limits the amount of people we can do on the channel. So I've sort of steered away from that so that we can explore more and different people. So I think for now we are going to try and explore more artists and not try to stick to a schedule. I'm just scared that it limits us to what we can do, if that makes any sense. I hope that answered the question. All right, let's see. Scott, this one is from you. I'm going to be first with the obvious question. What prompted you to start reacting? And what do you do with your spare time as a hobby? Be safe, my good friend. Thank you very much for the comment. I think we touched it before. The reason why I started doing reacting was because of the gaming videos, and then I saw the reaction videos, and I thought, let me try it, and they just got views immediately, started up, and it has been it reached an amazing amount of people and views, and it's really been absolutely amazing. And then as for my spare time and as a hobby, I am a very big nerd. Like gaming is I do gaming a lot, on the recordings, off the recordings, and then we do like to go hiking and walking with the dogs and stuff like that as well, and watching movies and series. I know it's not very exciting, but that's mainly what we try to do. So during the week, it's catching up on movies and series and stuff that we haven't watched before, and then during the weekend, we'll try to get out and get some fresh air. And we haven't been able to caught up with anyone really because of the lockdown and stuff, but that's mainly what we try to do. So I hope that answered the question. Let's see. Where's my mouse? Here it is. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so this one is actually from Trish. She said, what equipment do you use to record your videos? Would it be possible to show us around your setup? I can do that. I can show you guys what I use, but it's a bit difficult now. So I was thinking I will do a little behind the scenes video somewhere where I can just show you guys basically what it takes to make the video, what it goes through, the equipment I use and stuff like that. I think the best I can do right now is I can show you this picture. Now this picture was taken, why are you not opening? Come on. Something is happening. Something is happening. I don't know why you are not wanting to open now. I want to show you guys a photo of basically what goes on. Come on, close. Alright, let me do this. I'll show you guys quickly. I'll see if I can show it. This one. Is the mic still working? Yes, it is. Okay, so on this screen right here, this is basically what I see with you guys at the moment as well. I cannot make it bigger because for some reason, I don't know, it freezes the frame. But basically this is how the setup looks at the moment. Not at this very moment, but like a few weeks ago. So right before I got my new microphone. This was still the old microphone. So mouse and keyboard, the two screens. At the moment, you guys, I'm looking at this while talking to you. That's where the camera is, right there with the ring light. And this is the secondary screen that I'm monitoring everything that normally goes on. When I record, the camera would be there. The software that monitors the computer's performance, all those stuff. And then of course it's very hot here, like extremely hot during summer. So even now the fan is actually still on, so the fan is there as well. At the back you'll see there's air cartons. It was to help with the echo. There was a bit of an echo when I just moved this bigger table into this room, so I put that there to help it. Since then we got foam similar to what I have behind me, to help with the sound absorption as well, with the computer next to me. And then here next to me is actually another table with where I can put my headset and my water and those type of things. And then below it is a little mini fridge where I can put cold water and stuff like that I use when I do recording. So that's like a quick run around what I use hardware style. But I can definitely do a what do you call it, a what do you call it? A behind the scenes video. I really can do that and show you guys how it looks and what it takes and stuff like that. So that's definitely something that I can do in future if that is what you guys would like to see. All right, let me just catch up with chat here, see if I missed anything. Let's see, where was I? Where was I? Over here, Ang, thank you very much for joining. Good to see you here. Thank you so much. They are awesome. Same with Elvira the Oaks. Yes, they are. That song was amazing. That's actually the very first Home Free song I saw was Elvira. That's the very first reaction video I did, and it got blocked. And I still have to redo it someday. I agree with both Alex and Scott on both those sentiments. Yes, definitely. Oak Ridge Boys. They are awesome. I really love that guy. Those guys, they're awesome. I believe in out of respect and showing homage to artage. That's typical Home Free. That is. It really is. Hazel, how are you doing? Glad to see you can make it as well. Welcome. Thank you very much. Have you thought about watching Adam Rip do solo beatboxing? I honestly didn't know he did that. If I knew that, I would have probably done a video a long time ago. So definitely, I will definitely love to do that. He is awesome. I always sit here in awe. Like after, because my routine is record the video, edit the video, and then after I've done anything, while I'm making the thumbnails, on my secondary screen, I'll watch YouTube videos. And I'm always sitting here in awe, looking at that man's mouth, because I can't do it in the reaction videos. It's going to look suspicious if I'm like, the whole time. So then I sit and look at him, and he always, I don't know how he does it. He is so talented. He's one of the best beatboxers I've ever seen, to be very honest with you. So definitely, I did not know he had a channel to do that. Does he have a channel? Is it like on his Facebook, or where does he do it? I agree, Scott. Home Free has their own label now, so you shouldn't get blocked from the new stuff. Yeah, no, definitely. The new stuff has been very easy to do. It's just been upload, there we go, done and dusted. It's just all the stuff that that is still a little bit full of nonsense. But the thing is, I really would like to eventually, because we're doing videos daily, I really want to do all of them. So I'll have to find a way around it, or I'll have to do the videos in advance, dispute, and wait for them to either deny or approve the request, and do it like that. Then the videos will then go a bit later. Let's see, where was I now? I like that idea, more variety. Yes, it's I think we should do that. If we react to a solo video by Adam Roop, late years would be better since he's evolved and improved. He really has. He has improved so much, but all of them actually. So many times I've watched some of the older videos, voiced by Home Free, all of them, Peter Hollins, everyone that we've done, and then watched the newer music, and I'm like, wow, you guys really have evolved so much. And they were never bad. They just are so refined now. I mean, the same with Jeff. The very first video I ever watched of Jeff was amazing and it blew my mind, but now it just continues to grow, and that's what's awesome. And everyone have a great week. Oh, thank you so much, Dave Miguel. I am very glad that you guys had a awesome day. Yes, your request. There was a question from you as well. I hope it answered the question. Bye, Draven. I'm glad that she was able to join as well. Be sure to click thumbs up. Thank you so much. You really are awesome. I really love that. How often do you do these Q's and A's? This is actually the very first one. This is the very first one. It's basically as a celebration to reaching 1,000 subscribers. Now, I know that it's a bit late. I'm a bit late to the party because we're now on 1,130, I think. So I'm a little bit late, but I was planning to make a different video for it. I mentioned it before. Long story short, I had a power cut, I lost all the data, and I was planning to do a live stream, so I thought, let's just do all of them in one. But this is so much fun, so I think we should probably have a look at doing something like that again. Maybe once a month or something like that, then we can do it. It's really fun to catch up with you guys. Watch the Adam Solo, one of the newer ones. They have it on Most Show. Is Most Show like a channel? Sorry, I don't want to. Oh, it's part of the Home Free videos. Really? I haven't seen that. I'll definitely go and have a look at that. I probably have missed that completely. This is the first one. Still deciding on a schedule. Yeah. No, yes, he's right. This was a first one. Adam does live solo performances at their shows. I can imagine that must be amazing to see. I've seen some of the live videos like from different channels where Tim does his bass thing, Austin does beatboxing as well, I think. Adam does his thing. It's amazing. I would love to be there and see that as well. Like be there to see it. It would be amazing. Adam Roop's drum solos are on YouTube. Some people uploading these drum solos as part of home free concerts. I think I've seen some of those concerts, but I haven't seen Adam's ones. I've seen him do it, but not the solo ones. I'll definitely have a look at that. Adam's beatboxing videos are fan shot videos for the most part, folks, which should send you a link. That would be awesome. Probably not in the chat here because I just found out that only moderators can do that, but definitely in the comments. This video will be put on YouTube as well for the people that wasn't able to make it. Scott, how do you highlight a name as to show you're replying to? I have the same question because when I reply to comments, I always just reply to a comment and I'm like, I see the at and I'm like, I don't understand how that works. But now type the at symbol and then the name. Oh, I thought there was something special you had to do, like a certain thing. Well, that makes sense, I guess. Like Deb said, I don't know how to highlight. Okay, yeah, no, I also, because people have tagged me and things, and I'm like, how do you do that? I honestly don't know how that happened. Anyway, let's see if there's another question quickly from Letitia. I think she already left. What is your favorite voice play and homebrew video that you've reacted to? Voice plays so far. Yeah, that's a tough one. There are so many. For some reason, I don't know why, I have to say one that I found myself often listening to again and again must be the boy band in 5 minutes. I don't know why, but I love that so very much. It's one of the ones I regularly still watch. And then also, I think the Little Mermaid and Moana ones and the Grinch ones, and there's a few, but I know I've listened to that one a lot. I wouldn't necessarily say it's my favorite, but I've listened to that, I think, probably the most. Home free video, my favorite that I've reacted to, I think it must be a very close tie to Try Everything and Hillbilly Bone and Mayday. Again, I don't have a favorite. They have so many amazing songs and the new ones as well, but I know I've watched those a few as well. Definitely. It's absolutely, absolutely amazing. See if I can do another one, then I'll catch up with the chat again. George, this one was from George. As for the questions, normal ones, why programs, where you live, no street, address, job, etc. Okay, so wife, I do have a wife. She is here playing games, I think, still. Stardew Valley as well. We're both hooked on that game. She is here looking after the dog children because they are so terrorizing this time of day. In the gaming videos, especially, you can hear them like bite each other and play and just annoy each other, actually, basically like little terrorists. They'll sleep the whole day until I want to record, then they go crazy. Children, no, I don't have any children. As far as I can help it, I don't think I'm going to have any children soon. And yes, the wife agrees. So no children. And I live in South Africa, in the city of Pretoria, in a residential area, like just 10 minutes away from Pretoria city center, like more in a residential area. At the moment, YouTube is the job that I have. It's not it's only started monetizing since the 1,000 subscribers, but the videos with songs in have copyright claims, so you don't make money on that either. And then it's not a very big percentage that you do get paid on for that. So I've been trying to get this to kick off and trying to do other things while looking for another job as well. But with the current situation we are in, and so many companies closed down and had to do retrenchments as well, it's very difficult to find work out there. So for the moment, this is what I've been doing until something else happens. But yeah, I hope that answers the question. And that was actually all the questions for the Q&A on the comments. So let me get back to the chat and then we'll see what we can do. Let me just take another sip of water. Ugh. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Oh, there we are. I'm so bad at typing. Thanks. Was looking to a shortcut. If you ever find the shortcut, let me know as well, please, because I had no idea how that works. You need to watch the NBC 2013. They won the championship. I've heard a lot of people speak about it. I've I didn't even know that show existed. Excuse me. To be very honest with you, because we don't have NBC here. The only way that I can watch stuff like that in series that you guys have that side is if I download it. Now that is very possible. I can do it. I just have to go and find it. But we don't have that at all here. On YouTube, just type Adam Rib drum solos. Okay, I will definitely have a look at that. Thank you, Jeannie. I really appreciate that. Home free members. Home free member all beatbox during live performances 9 to 5. Some with Chris and some later with Chance. That would be great reaction to do. Okay, I can certainly do that. I actually haven't even done the 9 to 5 song yet. I still have to do that too. That's one of the songs I haven't gotten to yet. But that sounds like it can be fun. I didn't even know all of them could beatbox. Okay. When you do the at, YouTube highlights it for the person who is tagged in the chat. Oh, I'll have to go and have a look at that because I've tried it before because I have a little app as a creator of YouTube. They give you an app specifically for that, where that's how I get all of your comments and stuff. It gives me a notification saying that this and this and this, then I can go there and reply. But I've never been able to. I've tried the app before. Maybe it's because of the app. I'll go and have a look. Might not have seen that. I think it only takes one video of Homefree to hook you. And down the rabbit hole you go. They're definitely addicting, but great fun. Very true. Like I said, my very first video was Elvira, and since then I was also hook, line, and sinker. There we go, down the home free rabbit hole. But it has been absolute fun. It's been amazing, and it introduced me to so many other artists as well. I mean, Peter Hollins. The reason I discovered him was because I saw him in collaborations with Home Free, and I thought that would be awesome as well. Alright, so on the PC, when you hit at and start typing, the name will pop up with suggestions. Maybe that's why, because I do it on my phone. Because I can't always sit behind the computer when I do that. Just arrived to your site. Where are you located? Hi, Jean. Or is it Jean or John? I'm sorry, I have a friend that's called Jean, spelled like that, and a friend that's called John, spelled like that. So I'm not entirely sure which one it is. Where am I located? I'm from South Africa. I stay in South Africa. So thank you very much for being here. Totally love Home Free. All the guys are awesome, and together they have this magic. They do. They have such a good chemistry to them, and everything they touch is like gold. They really are good. But so are the other groups as well. But I must have a second heart because I also love voice players much. Voice players also as well. I was so heartbroken when Earl left, or when I found out that he left. Obviously, because when I started doing this, he already left. But it's so sad. I really loved Earl. But anyway, what show? Sing Off, yes. Sing Off, we don't have that. Sing Off performances can be found on YouTube. Oh yes. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's a tag. Thanks, Dave. I can probably try and do that. I'll see if the phone. I don't know if the phone does that. I'll have a look. The Sing Off that Home Free won, you can find on YouTube. Okay, I'll definitely go and have a look at that. Pentatonix won in 2011, Home Free won in 2013. Didn't see any of it until I came across Pentatonix and then Home Free. Oh, why did I think Pentatonix won something else? Sorry, the only shows we have here is like South Africa's Got Talent, and then the one where The Voice, I think. We have that there. We don't have the other shows here, so never heard of that. I thought that was one of the ones that they actually won, because in 2011 I think I was still in school. I think. Isn't that long ago? Yes, I was in matric. I think. That's a long time ago. Goodness, can I possibly get you to do 2 reactions today, pretty please? I promise I will. We can definitely have a look at that. I'll just have to. I might just have to get the names of the videos that we are going to have a look at, because with the live streams, they are very finicky with it. If I'm going to do something that has a copyright on it, then they might just switch off the stream. Like with a video that you upload, they give you a warning and they disable the video, whatever like that. But when it's a live stream, and especially because seeing that I'm not a bigger YouTuber like the millions and those things, they don't even give you a warning. They just shut down the stream and then you can't stream any further. So I might just have to get a name so that I can see what exactly it is, and if there's any copyrights that I can see from the start. But we can definitely have a look. Thank you for home free reactions. You do the best ones I've seen. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. They are really fun to watch. They are awesome. They really are. I watched a singer from season 1. Oh, awesome. Which season are they on now? Like I said, I have no idea which one they're on. I used to be very up to date with America's Got Talent and Britain's Got Talent, I think, the one with Simon in it. But that's also been quite a while. Humphrey versus Philharmonic from Sing Off is so great. I've heard of that group before. I've heard of them before. And season 5 was in a single episode. Really? Try Humphrey versus Philharmonic. I'll have a look at that. I've heard of the group before. I don't think I've seen that specific one you're referring to, but I'll definitely have a look. Was season 5 one episode? That's very interesting. Okay. They aren't on anymore. Only did 5 seasons. Oh, okay. I see. That's a shame. It sounded like they produced some amazing artists. It was funny to see you react to the young Humphrey guys. The series, excuse me, was in 2014, so 7 years ago. Absolutely love your reactions. Oh, thank you so much, Vinny, and thank you for being here and saying hi. I really appreciate that. Thank you. There's a bit of Zombies versus Hillbillies, Humphrey versus VP. Never heard in Sing Off, but you can find it. I have seen that. I wanted to do it so badly, but it has been suggested, but very long time ago. So I have been wanting to do that because it's like a Humphrey and a voice play thing, which is quite fun. But I'll definitely have a look at that. That's awesome. And I'll see if I can find that season as well. I think it might be fun to have a look and see where they started from and how they grew. And it's always fun to see the roots from a group like that. I just wish that these guys, all of the ones we do on the channel, was just, they had so much, if they had more recognition to them, you know, like a lot more subscribers and stuff like that. It's actually quite funny, but if you look at most of the music channels, even someone like Disturbed, which is a huge band, they don't have a lot of subscribers. They have a lot of views, but they don't have a lot of subscribers. And I think Humphrey and VoicePlay and those people sometimes fall in the same category, that they don't have many avid people following them, but they do have many people listening to the music. So it's interesting, but I really do. I honestly have never heard of any of the groups or people that we do, apart from a few here and there, until I've done this. It's been absolutely insane. But Scott, please, if you can, let me know about the names of the songs so that I can have a look which ones they are. I hope we will be able to do them. I'll try. I'm not entirely sure. What I'll do is if it does have a copyright and it does warn me, I will try and pause it. Otherwise, if we do air it maybe on the channel, I'll try and maybe just take out the audio. We'll see what we can do, but please. Austin looked like a baby. I can imagine. I've seen some of the earlier videos of Humphrey and I was like, oh my goodness, he looks so young. It is absolutely funny to see how they matured and grown into it. I mean, even Tim had like a part in Humphrey where he looked like a certain, like, I've got to know him looking like that. And then in the quarantine things, I think the first one I saw was Folsom Blues, and I was like, oh my goodness, is that how old he got? Like with the grey streak in the hair, and it's so fun. Chance from Home Free was in a group called Street Corner. Yes, I've actually seen that. A few people told me about that, and I went to look it up. It was so odd seeing there. That was in season two, came second place. He was based for a group. That makes sense why he was so good in Made. The Sing Up series gives you a good look at Home Free and their personality. So good. What reaction do you have in mind? Hello from Atlanta, Richie. Glad you can make it. Welcome. I was wondering if you're gonna be able to come and say hi. So thank you very much for popping in and saying hello. We are over 2 hours into the stream already, so like I said before, I'll put this on the channel as well if you want to maybe see what what we spoke about and so on. But yeah, I think we getting close to the end of it. I know a lot of people have dinner to make and laundry to do and have to prepare for work days and have to go to bed. So we'll probably be ending it in a few, not now, just in a few minutes. But thank you for coming to say hi. Humphrey season Singapore was 2013. That is so long ago. You know, I every time I watch a video and do a reaction and I look at the release date and I see it's like 2014 or 2016 or something like that, I have to remember we're not in 2020 anymore because I keep on. It was so easy to round it off. Okay, 2013, so 7 years, and we're in 2021 now. Better late than never. I'm glad you can make it. I really do. I really am very glad you can make it. Austin is one of the channels to get 100k subs real fast. Started his channel in the fall and now he passed 100k. I think it all had to do with Unchained Melody. I have to agree with you there. I mean, he really, like when I first did Unchained Melody, I think he was only on 20 something thousand, if I remember correctly. I'm speaking under correction here, but he really did get a lot of attention very quickly, almost more than Hound and Fox that has been doing it for so long. But it's good. I'm glad that they are getting the recognition. He really is good. Home Free, Joy to the World, Hosanna concert. Let me see if I can find that quickly. I'm sure that would not be a problem. Let me see if I can open this. Move tab to new window. There we go. Let's see if we can find it. Catch you later, gladiators. Thank you very much, Jeannie, and thank you for coming to say hi and having a chat. It was really awesome to have you here. Thank you very much. I hope you have an awesome day and a good week as well. Okay, let's quickly check. You said Home Free, Joy to the World. Home Free, Joy to the World. Hosanna. Hosanna. Let's have a look if I can find it. I do have one here. This should be fine. I'm sure we can do that. I'm sure we can have a look at this one. Because it's not on their official channel, it's someone else that did it. So I'm sure I can do that. I'll just reference him in the description a bit later, but I'm sure we can do that. Are you guys all okay if we quickly have a look at that? I have I done Joy to the World? I can't remember if I've done that. Oh, that looks like something fun. Austin Unchained Melody has over 3 million views now. It's amazing. He really did an amazing job with that. That guitar with Steven Martinez in it is beautiful. He really did such an amazing job. Chance is actually from a small town not too far from me, which I knew him, from southern Alabama. That's awesome. That's really awesome. I think I've seen a lot of celebrities here where we stay, like in the area, but it's nobody as big as like international big, but like our celebrities. But it would have been nice to know him as well. I agree. Austin's Unchained Melody went up to 1 million the first day, and now it's on past 3 million. It's awesome. He really did very well with that song. He struck gold. He did. Hello, we just got a like. Hi, Travis. How are you? Glad you could join us. We are towards the more end of the stream, but I'm glad you could make it. It's been quite an amazing journey we have so far on this stream, but I'm glad you came and got to say hi. I really do appreciate that so very much. Little Christmas in Lent, but it's home free. Little Christmas in Lent, but it's home free. Let me see if I can find that one too. Little Christmas, Little Christmas. Is that the name of the song? In Lent? The only one that I can find, I'm not sure if I'm understanding this correctly, is um, the Christmas Dixie featuring Alabama Live. That's the only one that I see here. Is the song called A Little Christmas in Lent? I'm sorry, I just want to make sure I'm on the right one. I just looked at the time. Yikes, better get to that one. Take care, see you later. So fun. Thank you very much for joining, John. I really appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. Hope you have an awesome day and keep safe. Now I have to stay. All for it. Later, Jen. Scene, joy to the world. Awesome. I love Full of Cheer. That's not the title of the song. No, just a comment. Oh, from the Joy to the World one. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood that completely. Okay, well, let's quickly have a look at that then. Let me see if I can get this back up and running again. I have that. Let's do, can I bring you forward a bit? Where were you? Move up. There we go. No, but you don't, I don't want to be in front. No, come here. Let's do that so that we can see the song, you know. You need to come forward. There we go. We'll do that in most of the screen. So just so that I am on the right place, I am still, yes, I'm still connected to that. This is the right song, right? I just want to make sure that I am on the right page. Alright, so it's not a little Christmas. I've got to leave now. Enjoy the Q&A. See you soon. Thank you very much for staying, Beth. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for saying hi. I really, really do appreciate that. It's not little Christmas. He's talking about his request above. Yep. Alright, well, we'll get back to that one. Is this the one that we were supposed to have a look at? Let me just switch screens. There we go. Then I can have a look at the chat as well. Just want to make sure, is this the one that we are going to have a look at then? Just so that I am sure that we... Okay, perfect. It's the right one. Alright, so let's have a look. Let me get my headphones and see what's going on this one. And you can go all the way there. I just have to quickly make sure the audio is actually working. Just hold on. Yeah, it was off, you see. I am going to try and keep it on that. I hope it works. Let me try. I think he wants to hear the full of cheer. Hi Bob, how are you? I only see you now. If that's the one, let me know if that's one. I'm gonna start this one so long, then we can have a listen to this one. I don't think I've heard Joy to the World, but this is in concert, so let's have a look. Oh, Chris is still in the group here. Is audio not coming through? Oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe I have the wrong thing here. I'm so sorry. I'm enjoying this. I didn't even notice it's not coming through. I do apologize. Let me quickly see. Oh, that's why. Okay. Which one was it? There we go. I do apologize. The settings for the audio was on. It was on the speakers, not the headset. So I do apologize. If I played on the speakers, a bit of it interfered with the mic. I'm gonna try it again. Can we poke him? I'm sorry. I should have checked earlier if I should have checked earlier if it was there. I do apologize. Turn right, I think no audio is coming through. I am so sorry. I completely forgot that there's two different settings, one for the speakers and one for the headset. I don't know why it is like that, but I'm glad it was entertaining though. It's really entertaining to watch it though. So I'm gonna restart it, and then I'll keep an eye on the comments. Because of the delay, I'm not entirely sure if it is working. So I'm gonna restart it, and then we can try again. I'm so sorry about that, guys. You can see this is the first live stream I've done in a very long time. So let's try this again.
Do you guys know the song Joy to the World? This is going to sound nothing like that. This is Home Free's version of Joy to the World.
Joy to the world, joy to the world, joy to the world, joy to the world, joy to the world. The Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Receive a King. Joy to the world. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ. Joy to the world, while fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat, repeat the sounding joy. He rules the world with truth and grace, and he makes the nation the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders and wonders of his love, and wonders and wonders, wonders of his love, wonders of his love. Joy to the world, joy to the world.
That was insane. When he started saying that it's gonna sound nothing like Joy to the World that you've ever heard, I didn't know that that's how it was gonna sound like. That was amazing. That was so much fun. I'm glad the audio started working there. So much fun. It's been a check, love them fashion. First time hearing it. Super fun. Robert's freaking smooth. He is amazing. He is so good in this song. I love his high notes in this. And such a funky little twist on Joy to the World as well, right? It is so interesting to hear how they changed that song to it. And now I see in the comment here it says this is right after Austin joined the group. He looks very young there, but I didn't know that's that long ago. But that sounded amazing. I like that beat that they got into it with the lights flashing at the back. It was absolutely awesome. So fun. We should have actually made this a video on the channel, but it will be on the channel now. We'll add it in the description as well. But that was quite fun. That was awesome. Thank you so much, Scott. Really, thank you. That was awesome. I don't think would have ever seen that if you haven't suggested it. So thank you. That is definitely a new one for me as well. Let's see. Hazel, thanks for a great chat, Lieben. It's a pleasure. Thank you very much for joining and coming to say hi and spending a little time. Yeah, it's been an absolute blast. Thank you so very much. Sounds good, but they sound good. They have smoothed down all the rough edges since, much smoother now. They really have. But they sound amazing live. That they really do. They really sound very good live. I've seen quite a few artists where they sing live and then it doesn't sound as good as the original or the studio version, but these guys are good. But they definitely have been doing very well, and they've really done so much better, or gotten so much better since they started what do you call it, getting more into it, you know. Okay, so the next one is Home Free 95 beatboxing breakdown. Okay, this is the one we were talking about. I'm pretty sure if that's a live concert, I shouldn't get nailed for that. Yeah, it's not on the official channel. I can do that. Would you guys mind if we listen to another one? They are so fun to be at live. I can imagine. I really hope that's one of the things I have on my bucket list is to one day get to one of their shows and see them live. They look like they have so much energy and so much involvement with the crowd, and it looks absolutely amazing. So if it's okay with you guys, then we do the 95 beatboxing breakdown. I think it should be okay to have a look at, and then we can maybe start ending it off, because I have to also finish up a few things for the rest of the episodes, and then also the wife has to work the week, so I don't want to keep her up for it. All right, let's do it then. I'm gonna leave the settings as it is. Let me just do a quick test. Let's do a quick test. If this is coming, I just want to make sure that you guys can hear it. I will restart it as soon as you guys can go ahead. But can you hear that? Just give me a heads up if you can hear that, and then we can start that off as well. Now I've lost my... Oh, there we go. This will be a surprise. Okay, so sometimes they add stuff to the live shows and makes it better, like Tim and your man. I was going to go eat my steak for this. Thank you very much. Okay, it's perfect. So there's sound. Okay, we're good to go. Now, they really do seem like they put a good twist on it. Alright, so I'm going to dive into this one then, so that we can get that started. Let me just switch it over. Everything is there. Get my headsets on. Oh, this is quite a long one. Oh my goodness, look at how young these guys are here. Are you actually kidding me? They are so young here. Look at Rob. But I also have to go back. I really would like a beard like Rob as well. He does have a very majestic beard. But these guys are very young. So I'm going to start it off. It looks like we're all good on the sound.
Y'all ready for some more music?
Now, I always knew that I wanted to be a singer, but I had to do a bunch of jobs that weren't right for me before I joined Home Free. I bartended, I worked in call centers, I even deflated footballs for the New England Patriots. Hopefully all of you have found your dream job, but if you haven't, or like me, had to do a bunch of jobs before you found it, this is for you. Stumbled out of bed, stumbled in the kitchen, pulled myself a couple bandits, young and trying to run the life of mine. Come to the shower, the blood stopped pumping, out on the streets, outside of the folks I be on the job, the 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make it live. Everything right, it's all taken and no giving, because use your mind. And they never give you credit. It's enough to try. Right it'll drive me crazy. Oh yeah, baby, let the dream just watch you shatter. You just a step on both man, but you got dreams they'll never take away. Just ain't go with the light, your friend. Wait till the day shit will come in. It's all gonna roll your way. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Everything right, it's all taken and no giving. Because use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to try. Raising the letter 9 to 5, for service and devotion. Things that I would deserve. Promotion, wanna move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let you. I swear sometimes that duty was out of your head. Oh,
Wow. Oh my gosh. That was insane. That was absolute, utter chaos, insanity. Oh goodness, wait. What am I doing? I almost closed the stream by accident. Oh my goodness. That was insane. I did not expect that at all. I got a little bit of a fright. I thought I was pressing something, but I think the guy, the person who was taking the video, took a picture as well. That was insane. Just want to make sure I missed anything. Have you seen this live version of Elvira that Sir Reginald Humphrey used in the video? The one that got blocked. I didn't. No, I don't think I have. I'll have a look. And Jeff Ranget, awesome, awesome. It really is. See, these are the things that are only showed in live shows. It's absolutely mind blowing. That is insane. Why they should give us that stuff as well. Chris Rupert started reacting and giving background to all the Humphrey videos he has on his channel. Pretty cool info. Oh, I know that he has his own video channel. I did not realize that. That is insane. Woot, woot. I like it when there's video I've seen before, so I can watch Lieben's reaction hilarious. That was fun. That was absolutely fun. That was insane. I did not expect that at all. When I heard beatboxing, I thought it would be Adam doing his thing. But these guys are insane. They all went at it. I really loved how they played off each other, like with Austin and Chris on the one side, but it looked like Adam was helping them out a little bit, or maybe he was going the whole time. I didn't actually check, but then when Tim and Rob went, oh my goodness, that bass that was coming through, that is insane. That was so much fun. That was really so much fun. Thank you, Scott. Thank you very much. That was two amazing videos. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you recommended it. It was fun to watch. I really enjoyed it. It really was. I'll see if I can maybe edit those two videos and put that on the channel separately. Then people don't have to watch the whole 2.5 hours stream just to get that. But that was absolutely amazing. That was amazing. A fun one is called the Memory Labs vid. So much fun. Is that also one that Humphrey did? I'll definitely have a look at that as well. It never gets old. It was so much fun. Thank you very much, guys. But in that, I think that's thanks for spending time. I'll catch you later when we can have a 25 free marathon. I don't know if my back will have that. If I can move the camera to the lounge, I'll do that. I don't have a problem. Very cool. I've seen this one either. It really was. But I think on that note, guys, I'm gonna have to say goodbye here. It's been an amazing stream. Thank you so much for making it so fun and being so amazing and fun and kind. I was actually quite nervous to do this, but this has been really fun. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming, even at all the difficult times that you guys are, that all the different times you're on. And thank you to everyone that were able to make it. I really do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to watch a video, learn how to be a good mod for you. Thank you, Scott. I will definitely let you know once I've done that. It's been great. Thanks for chatting with us so long. It's a live show. Someone recorded by itself. Oh, really? I'll have a look. I'll definitely have a look. But anyway, guys, thank you very much. I'm going to say goodbye here. I could go for some George. Yeah, Richie, me too. That sounds awesome. And the vid title. Okay, I'll definitely have a look at that, Alex. Maybe we can do that again. Have a wonderful evening, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I guess I'll see you later in the next reaction. Cheers.